Good morning. It is week 4, and I'm going to quickly go over what you guys are doing this week, and then I will do a separate short screencast talking about your GAL DBQ assessment. So the first thing you guys are doing is this final assessment, this 4.1, and I will go over that separately. But just as a quick kind of preview of it, you are doing your final assessment for Unit 1. It really is not anything new. You are just going to go back through your 3.1 documents and kind of compile everything. So all of the work that you have done for your 3.1 and then you're swapping in 3.2 last week, you're just going to put it all into one document here. You'll do some revising and editing of it, and then you will turn that in. And that will be your final assessment, your test grade for the data unit, for the Unit 1 that was full of data. I am pushing back all of the 3.1s without any comments or grades so that you guys all have access to them, so you can pull your information and your writing and you guys can swap those as partners. That has nothing to do with whether they're correct or incorrect. That's just so that you have full access to them, because when you turn them into me, they become my files and I need you guys to have full access to all of the work. So I'll go back over the DBQ and the GAL stuff in a minute, in a separate screencast. But then 4.2, we're introducing our documentary unit this week also. Next week, you guys are going to watch a documentary and take notes, and I will put a little comment or I'll put a link to that if you guys want to jump on that ahead of time. That's perfectly fine. In order to prep you for that, you have some notes for that. I went ahead and screencasted talking about that whole set of notes because we are out this year today because of ice. So I'll include that screencast as well in this week's stuff if you want to watch the screencast. If you just want to go through the notes, you certainly can do that too. These notes are here. It just talks about documentaries and the how documentaries are different than regular newscasts and movies and things like that, and the elements of documentaries. So that's just kind of getting us ready for our documentary unit. Do not worry about this collaborative piece here. That's something that we do in class in groups, so you guys do not have to do that. That's something that is intended for our in-class groups. All right, so short kind of introduction to the week. We're ending one unit, we're introducing another unit, and most of you guys are at home for the snow, for the ice. So have a good week, stay warm.